an adult child of a narcissist. Anna Valerius says. How to tell what the narcissist is up to. Narcissists have to use camouflage because if they were completely honest about who they are, we would all be repulsed. Because they make a meal by sucking the life out of the humanity around them, they must be described as predators. Like all predators, they must hide themselves, often they do so in plain sight. A favored tactic by narcissists is to wear the clothing of their opposite. The Bible is where we get the term wolves in sheep's clothing. See Matt. 7:15. A wolf, a predatory animal, tries to appear to be harmless by looking like a sheep, a prey animal. You can have a very large clue as to what the narcissist is up to by how they present themselves. In what way do they try to look harmless? One of my mother's camouflages is her frequent assertion that she is the family peacemaker. She appropriated that title to herself many years back. The reality is that she is the family pot stirrer. For decades she stirred up trouble between family members and then would jump into the situation to get people to make the peace. When they would make peace, my mother was there to take the credit. She gets to hide behind the peacemaker moniker even though she, in truth, was the one creating the wars. Think of the book 1984 and you see how the narcissist uses descriptors to hide the truth. The Department of War becomes the Ministry of Peace, etc. We see variations on this theme in the news quite often. John Wayne Gacy, who would rape and murder young children, would present himself as a clown at kids' parties. Harmless. He was also a Boy Scout leader and was respected in his community as a good family man. Ted Bundy would ask for the assistance of young women by wearing a cast on his arm or using a crutch. A pedophile hides behind the vestments of priest. A daycare director turns out to be a child abuser. A non-profit religious organization leader is a megalomaniacal control freak who threatens and abuses her employees while presenting a mild-mannered face to the world. A family member who sneakily creates confusion while claiming to be the one who is always clearing up confusion he himself created in the first place. A narcissist who lies all the time will claim to be a paragon of virtuous honesty and may work in a profession where honesty is supposed to be integral to what they do. What often goes hand in hand with this bait and switch is a good dose of projection. The honest narcissist is often found accusing others of dishonesty. The sneakily thieving narcissist is always pointing a finger at others and accusing them of being thieves. The one who is always accusing others of being greedy are themselves constantly coveting what others have. The one committing adultery is quick to label their spouse a whore. Beware of the one who often talks of killing themselves, they may actually be planning murder. Assume that the narcissist is always engaged in diversionary tactics. When my husband and I go for a walk and see a killdeer start to run in one direction acting like her wing is broken, we immediately move to the other direction and look for the eggs or chicks. The killdeer bird uses diversion. She tries to get the possible threat to move away from her young, so she runs away from her nest. We have learned the diversionary tactic of the killdeer, so we go the opposite way she does and will usually quickly find what she is hiding. Of course, we also quickly leave so as to not give the poor bird a heart attack. Look in the opposite direction that the narcissist is trying to get you to go in and you will usually find out what they are up to. And if they are pointing an accusatory finger at someone, it is quite likely they are accusing that person of what they themselves are up to. You must never forget the predatory nature of a narcissist. If you keep that fact in your awareness, you will be much better equipped to see in what ways they lay in wait. You have to look beyond appearances to find what is really going on. A good dose of suspicion will make it less likely you'll be made a meal of. When they point in a particular direction, start looking in the opposite one if you want to find out what their game is.